Hi Cancer, I hope you're doing well. So we'll be looking at whoever you're thinking about for January. What is this person, how is this person feeling about Cancer? What is this person's intentions? How will this person be viewing Cancer? What action will this person take towards Cancer? Okay. What is the short-term outcome between these two? What is the long-term outcome? Okay. So this is someone who's non-committal. There may have been an ending here between the both of you. I do see commitment here. Either you were committed to this person or they may have been committed elsewhere. But let's see. When it comes to you, they're not bringing stability. There's no coming together here. Let's clarify why. Why is Queen of Pentacles here in reverse? For signs, Cancer, we have Aries, Taurus, Scorpio. Aries here twice. We have Cancer, Libra here twice, and we have Taurus. They are wanting to come towards you with communication, travel towards you if there's distance. I do see movement here with that Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this person has a lot of love for you. Eight of Cups was wanting to come through. Two of Cups here. Four of Swords in reverse. Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. If there was a recent fallout, Three of Pentacles in reverse, an argument, yeah, they've been feeling very restless and they want to come towards you. But keep in mind, this person's still very unstable here mentally. They're not sure. There's uncertainty. Why is Three of Cups in reverse? And the reason for that can be third party, right? Why is Three of Cups here for this person's thoughts? Why is Three of Cups here? Could have been a workplace situation here as well. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a third party. Three of Cups is clarified by two queens here. And this person has a decision to make, judgment. Fire sign and earth coming through. And the issue here with this person is, Cancer, that they're avoiding making that decision. They're still unsure how they're feeling about you or will be feeling about you. We have Emperor upright, Hierophant in reverse, Three of Pentacles. This person is not... See, they're wanting to come together with you on some level and collaborate. This does talk about teamwork. And some of you, it can be they have to because they may be your boss, right? And you work together, or you may have children together, I'm not sure. But this is someone who's extremely stubborn and they're not willing to make any changes for this to work, is what I'm seeing right now. But let's clarify. Yeah, look at that. Look at that ego. Resistance to change, but also not wanting to let go of you. This person's really stubborn. It's hard to budge the Emperor here paired with strength. Wow. Why is Hierophant in reverse? Why is Hierophant in reverse? Because it's a third party situation and this person's not willing to put in the work. Ten of Wands in reverse. They may have been wanting friends with benefits. This person is... No, they're not taking responsibility. Although they are the Emperor, this person has pride issues here as well. Why is Three of Pentacles here? It's almost they're wanting to keep you as in a third party. right? They're wanting to, they want things to remain the way they are. They're comfortable for this person. Why is Three of Pentacles here? Hangman, Chariot. Yeah, that indecision will continue here, Cancer. Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I listen to my head? Should I listen to my heart? They're being pulled in two different directions. And right now what they're choosing to do is hold back and be stubborn. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. This is, if you're not a part of a third party, for a lot of you, that's the main storyline coming through. Yeah, look at that. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. I'm not changing anything, but I'm also not letting go of you. Which is why the situation remains stuck, and I don't really think you're... We'll see, actually. I want to see how you're feeling. Wherever they are committed, it's not Taurus, wherever they're committed, Cancer, whether that's you or the other person that they were dealing with, that is where they're leaning. That is who they're leaning towards. They're not ready to let go of what they've already established, but they're also not ready to let go of the third party. It's, I want to have my cake and eat it too. I'm the boss. I want to be in control. I want to make all the decisions. That is their attitude right now. Fives in reverse with Hierophant, that is number 5. It's in reverse. Talk about someone who's resisting change, right? And they can be very set in their ways. For their intentions, we have Death in reverse. That is also a card that talks about someone resisting change. So they're not ready to do anything here. So how the situation has been in the past, that is how it's continuing moving forward. But in terms of you, they have no plans of letting you go, and they do watch you with that Scorpio energy. A bit of detective work. Some of you, this can be online, how they watch you, or through work. Other people, there may be a third energy linking the two of you that they get information from. Let's clarify. Their intentions is not to let go. They're still very passionate about you. I'm not sure how expressive they are with strength. Yeah, they're resisting this Tower moment. They don't want to let go of both parties, even if it means keeping you as a friend. Colleague, I'm not sure. Why is 8 of Wands here? Strong Scorpio energy. Why is 8 of Wands here? For this person's intentions, yeah. 9 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. They're Death in reverse again, 2 different decks. They're torn here, Cancer. They're saying, you know, should I hold on? Should I keep persisting? Or should I give up? They don't have direction here with the 8 of Wands. They're wanting communication, but there's no end goal here in mind. I don't see it. How are you feeling? Let's look at how you're feeling. How will Cancer... 9 of Wands. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's our wounded warrior. You're not communicating. Some of you may be giving this person silent treatment because of what they put you through in the past. They may have wasted your time, drained your energy. They weren't honest with you. But there is something that happened in the past that has you questioning this person's motives, rightfully so. But you're doubting, you don't trust them. How will Cancer be feeling about this person on their mind? Page of Cups. Yeah, I don't see you really offering this person anything. Whoa. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're not committing to this situation. Ace of Wands in reverse, 4 of Swords. You're on a break. You feel there's too much working against this situation, this connection. With that Ten of Pentacles, if you were committed to this person, yeah, you don't trust them. And there may have been a separation, or there's just no stability here because the situation's not built on a solid foundation. And others of you, they're already in a commitment and they're not providing you with that security you need, you're seeking, so you're on guard, right? You're keeping this person at an arm's length is what I'm seeing. How they'll be viewing you, we have Nine of Cups upright, Knight of Swords in reverse. They're viewing you as someone who's very much fulfilled within yourself. You're self-reliant. You're sitting pretty here, right? And they see that you're waiting for them to communicate is how they're perceiving you. You're not doing anything. You're not going out of your way. Some of them feel you have a bit of an ego. And that is why you're not reaching out to them first. You want them to make the first move. Yeah, that you're watching them. Ace of Cups. Why is this person viewing Cancer as the Nine of Cups? What does this person want from Cancer? I'm a little bit confused here. What does this person on Cancer's mind want from Cancer? Queen of Cups. Well, they want you to be yourself. They want your unconditional love and support. What does this person want from Cancer? They want you to let your guard down, be vulnerable with them, invest in this and heal. Heal and work on things with them. That is what they want from you. So if you've removed yourself from this situation, there's blockages in communication with that Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they don't see you making much changes here. That you're very comfortable, stable with where you're at. But there's a level of stubbornness that they're seeing you as well. But I was getting that they're very stubborn here. It's almost they want you to be the one making the changes. They want you to be flexible. Yet they don't want to do that in return. Something along those lines. But this person wants you to invest emotions and heal whatever happened here, right? After the Tower comes the Star. They're still, wow, okay. I think there was an ending here because the situation wasn't growing. Empress in reverse. What action they'll be taking towards you, we have Fool and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This person really wants to come back to you. They're having a hard time letting this go, but they also are scared. There's a fear here of your reaction or rejection here because they have nothing stable to offer you and they know that. Hierophant in reverse. And I'm assuming, or I feel that a lot of you did want something more stable here. Yeah, look at that. King of Wands is looking at the Queen of Swords in reverse. This person's afraid of your sharp tongue, what you have to say. You know the truth, and some of you, this person thinks that you may be bitter, that you're holding on to some sort of grudge, resentment, but they're still watching you, and they're still very passionate when it comes to you. So the only reason this person's holding back is because it's not because there's lack of love. I don't see that. It's because they don't have anything to offer you, and the Queen of Swords is not an energy you want to mess with, right? Why is Five of Pentacles in reverse? Queen of Swords is an energy that's very sure of themselves. And they know what they want, where they're headed. Seeing things clearly, and that is intimidating to this person. Especially if they were trying to pull the wool over your eyes. They know they can't fool you. Queen of Cups can sometimes be easier to manipulate because of how sensitive she is, but it depends, right? Upright, she's known to be someone who's quite intuitive, psychic. In reverse, more impressionable or gullible, if that's sometimes, not all the time, depends on the situation. Yeah, a lot of you, there's separation, there's no contact here. Very few of you, this won't be for everyone, maybe one or two of you. And there is children involved here as well, is what I'm seeing. And that is, wow, yeah, look at that. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups. There is memories here. I'm seeing a lot of Scorpio energy. Reminiscing, this person misses you and how you used to be. I think you took your power back. Yeah, for very few of you, I'm getting some of you may have been married or committed and you're not leaving that situation. Maybe. The short-term outcome, we have Eight of Cups, upright, Moon in reverse. Someone is leaving these 8 cups behind in search of their 9th cup. Maybe you, because you were in that 9th cup. Some of you, you're vibrating very high. If this person's perceiving you correctly, yeah, I think you will be attracting the one, a solid commitment, if it's not working in this situation. What is the obstacle here? Your reading's a bit challenging because I'm not sure, if this person was committed to you or they're committed to someone else. I'm having a hard time figuring that out. But what I do see is this person is not loyal, they're non-committal. What is the obstacle here? And we started out the reading with the 2 queens. The obstacle here is that no one's speaking up. It's a very secretive energy. There's no communication. Someone needs to speak up here. They were wanting to communicate, but then they chicken out here when it comes to taking action. And their intentions, they wanted to, but they're still holding on to you. If there's no communication, they're energetically still clinging to you, Cancer. Short-term outcome, I see you walking away. Because there's secrets here, there's no expression of feelings. It's unfulfilling. Long-term outcome, we have Empress in reverse, Justice upright, Libra energy, back-to-back, Venus. There's no expansion. You feel the situation isn't going anywhere, so you're doing what's right for you. Someone here is deciding that they're taking a step back and trying to make the right decision, trying to be fair to everyone involved. But I don't see growth between the both of you. Let's clarify. Why is Empress in reverse here? Some of you may have divorced this person. Why is Empress in reverse here? Whoa, what just fell? Why is Empress in reverse here? Why Justice? This situation was causing you to doubt yourself here, Cancer. So tread carefully, right? You'll have a decision to make and you feel this, there is a sense of unfinished business. It's not easy to let go, but you'll have to make a head over heart decision here. The attraction, the feelings are mutual, but this person's one resistant to change and they're not willing to fight for this, especially if they're already committed. Okay, I'm getting 2 scenarios for you for the long-term outcome, Cancer. Some of you, there's a situation you're leaving behind. It wasn't growing past what you've already established. It was very stuck. And I see you getting justice in the form of new love. A teammate, someone who's willing to put in the work and invest in you. They see your value. They see what you have to offer, right? And this is something that can be long-term. And others of you, I see this Knight of Wands, someone who was treating you unfairly. I see a change here, right? This person was resistant, but I don't see overnight change, but slowly but surely There is progress here, and someone comes forward with an apology to make things right. But if this person is married, what is the outcome between Cancer and this person? If this person's already committed to someone else, right? Let's see that. Yeah, I don't see it. I see blockages in communication. I don't see this person wanting to make this work. They'll choose whoever they're with the Lovers. They're not strong enough. I see them releasing this and going towards their person, their partner, wherever they have a family, responsibilities. What is the outcome if Cancer is committed to this person? What is the likely outcome if Cancer is committed to this person? Well, you'll work through any differences and you'll remain together. 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Do you see the family? They're moving forward. And 2 of Cups. You'll sort through any differences. Those of you, Cancer, I apologize. This reading's all over the place, but I was getting very confused, so I had to do this. If this person's committed, I don't see the situation moving forward. But if this is not a third party, Cancer, you're single, this person's single, maybe they were keeping their options open, or there was some clashes when it came to how you see things, right? Differing viewpoints. I see a very promising outcome in that case here as well. You both can work through any differences. Some of you, the issue may have been distance, and you will overcome any obstacles. Slowly but surely. Very promising if this wasn't a married person. Look at that. But did you see how that flew through? It was commitment in reverse. And in this person's feelings, we had Hierophant. Yeah, this person's not wanting to let go of their single status for some of you. But it doesn't mean they can't get there. We have commitment. Drought. Someone here may feel that they don't have options. They're feeling less than. And I started off the reading where there was someone here, specifically a Virgo energy, that was struggling with confidence issues, low self-worth. Yeah. Again, I am definitely seeing that with disillusionment, right? Some of you thought this person was one way and they turned out to be another. But you see the truth with the Queen of Swords in reverse and you're not having it. Lonely. Yeah, this person's feeling lonely without you. They're very withdrawn. They're in hermit mode. They're withdrawn and missing you, is what I'm seeing. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that, but it said I love you on it. How will the person, threw twice and I put it back in, it came out again. Strong message. I fear you're going to find someone better if I don't get it together soon. Yeah. For one, this person doesn't express anything. They're not vulnerable. And that was coming through as a challenge. Speak up, right? You inspired me to change. I'm a better person because of you, and I love you for that. Definitely, those of you that I was saying this person is changing slowly, but some of you, they will step up their game. Sort of a wait and see, right? I'm really hoping to see you again. I've never given my heart before, but I'm willing to give us a try. Yeah, this person still wants to put in effort. They're still passionate about you. We have some days I love you, some days I hate you. So there may have been that love-hate going on here. Especially if you're married, yeah, there may be some clashes here and there, but you're sticking together. You make me feel happy and complete. Your presence soothes me. Yeah, wasn't I seeing someone was questioning? Wow, I need to read this to you. I love my family. I'm trying not to get too attached to you. So that confirms that this person may already have a family, children. I don't feel good enough for you. You can do so much better, and yet you are here loving me. Yeah, you were giving this person unconditional love. Maybe they're not used to that. Maybe they're not used to healthy, stable people, situations. I'm not sure. Letting you down was the worst mistake I've ever made. I allowed others to get in the way of us. There was interference, and I was seeing two queens. What advice do you have for Cancer? Yeah, some of you are saying it's a workplace situation, business affair. When they call, answer the call. Don't let pride keep your love broken when your heart wants to fix it. They might be worth a second chance. That is something you'll have to decide, Cancer. But expect a message, a call, and then it'll be up to you. Some of you with the folded arms, you may not respond with the Knight of Swords in reverse. They're telling you to lighten up, and definitely, I was feeling this throughout the reading. 3 is a crowd. It's up to you if you want to make yourself an option, but why would you want to wait around for a man, woman, whoever, to make a choice to dictate your direction? Yeah, they're telling you to choose. If this person's been on the fence, they're indecisive, you pick a direction and move forward. And pick yourself. Make yourself a number one priority, right? We have lighten up and enjoy the journey. Take time to play more, because even the smallest things can initiate change within you to live life with love and joy. And some of you, it's working out, taking care of your body, eating right, sleeping on time, exercising, moving your body. That is what I have for you, Cancer. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next week. Bye.